Are you on to this channel? Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button on the notification bell because you'll be getting more updates here. And it's about Maina's son Faisal reveals how father used fake farm account to siphon millions of naira. In a confession statement of Faisal exclusively obtained, he confessed that he runs two accounts in the name of Faisal Farm 1 and Faisal Farm 2, even though he's far and done farm business. Well, guys, Faisal Maina, son of Rashid Maina, former chairman of Pension Reform Tax Team, has revealed to the EFCC how his father created a bank account for a farm without owning one, and how the account was used to siphon millions of naira. Faisal, who is being charged over an alleged allegation of fraud to the tune of 58 million naira, and for operating accounts that were used as conduits for illegal transaction, also explained how he evaded arrest and attempted to shoot at operatives of EFCC. In a confessional statement of Faisal exclusively, he confessed that he runs two accounts in the name of Faisal Farm 1 and Faisal Farm 2, even though his father don't operate a farm business. It was observed that in his statement to the commission collected in the presence of his lawyer, most of his answers were neither in the affirmative or denial. Well, guys, now we're giving you more details, everything you need to know on this. Now, as he preferred to use I do not recall when answering questions related to bank accounts and companies that had his name on the document, Faisal revealed that he was listed as shareholder of some companies' accounts belonging to his father Maina. He said he registered Faisal Farms, and he and his father are the two signatories to the accounts domiciled with the United Bank of Africa. He said, I registered the company and the company has been dormant for as long as I can remember. The company Faisal Farms has a corporate account at the United Bank of Africa. The company's Faisal Farms has two signatories who are my father and I, and the company has two accounts which are Faisal Farm 1 and Faisal Farms 2. Faisal Farms does not have a farm. I have made withdrawals and deposits into the account, and my parents have also funded the account, as the account is merely a personal account as it does not have a farm. He, however, denied operating, owning, or being signatory to any other accounts opened in his name. He added, I was asked if I am a director or shareholder of any other company apart from Faisal Farm, and my answer is that I am not, and I do not recall being part of any other company. I was asked if I own an account in Fidelity Bank, and my answer is that I am not, and I have an account in Zenith Bank. I was asked if I have an account in First Bank, and I do not recall. I was asked if I have in Keystone Bank, and I do not recall. Explaining one of the instances he saved funds into Faisal Farms account, he said that he converted dollar to naira before handing over to his father for deposit. He said I deposit a total of approximately $8,000, which I converted into naira before giving my father and telling him that I wanted those gifts of money that I got to be deposited into the Faisal Farm account for the purpose of saving. During another session of questioning by the commission, Faisal identified a company that had his name, siblings, and mothers as directors. He said, I was shown another company which I am familiar with, namely Spotless and Flawless International Limited, and I am part of the directors of this company, and I am familiar with the other directors listed on this company, and the other directors are all my siblings, including my mother. Explaining to the commission how he was in possession of a gun, he said he saw it in his car. He said, in an attempt to run for my life, I then began to drive and locked my car from inside. The soldiers began to shoot at my car in an attempt to kill or subdue me, but they were successful as the vehicle I was driving was armored. I saw the gun by the hole next to the driver's seat. I picked it up, dropped it, and later picked it up to go outside, which I then put the gun in my pocket as several officers were laying down position at aiming to shoot me. Faisal and his father's Maina were arrested in September 2019 by a joint operation of the State Security Service and the EFCC. They were officially handed over to the EFCC for further investigation and prosecution. Maina, who had been on the wanted list of the EFCC for the past 4 years for 2.1 billion naira pension fraud, was apprehended by DSS operatives in Otako, Abuja shortly after entering the country from Dubai, United Arab Emirates, where he has been hiding. Minor sources have been in the country since June 2019 but managed to evade arrest for many months until he was eventually apprehended. Both are facing trial on separate but similar charges of money laundering and operating fictitious bank account. Okay, guys, don't forget to stick around and hit the subscribe button on the notification bell, because yes, you'll be getting more details on this